When you purchase a plan on Jasper, you purchase a certain amount of credits. But how does this credit system work? And what do you need to be aware of when choosing a plan? Hey, it's Arit here from Essetinomedia, always helping you create profitable content. I've been using Jasper pretty regularly for a few months now as my AI tool of choice. In this video, I'll share with you some answers to those questions like what exactly counts as a credit? How do you know how many you need? Do they roll over? I'll start off by saying that each subscription plan that they offer gives you a specific number of credits, right? And at the end of the month, those credits automatically reset regardless of your usage of them. And one credit equals one word. So let's say you purchase one of their plans for 35,000 credits or words per month. If you only use 10,000 words in that month, and the end of the month comes around, they do not roll over. The 25,000 you missed do not roll over to the next month. It just resets and you have, again, 35,000 words or credits for the following month. So how is Jasper counting credits? Basically, when you give Jasper a command or you use any one of their templates and you run that command for it to compose copy or content, the results produced, basically all of the words produced from your command, get counted against your credit plan. And you can control the amount of outputs. Like for example, if I told Jasper to give me a really great headline from my website, I can control how many headlines I wanted to output. It could be 3 or 5 or 7. I always like to, for that reason, just ask it to output 3. 3 is kind of like enough for variety, so I can see different variations of the copy. But at the same time, it's not like too much produced where I might be using some of my precious words or credits. I don't want to use it up that quickly, right? And usually this works out well for me. Now, they do give what's called credit refunds. And let's say, for example, you gave Jasper a command and it outputted something that was just like way out of left field and you're like, no, this isn't helpful at all. Then you can hit the thumbs down button on that particular output and Jasper will actually refund those credits to you. So if that output used up 50 words, it will refund that back onto your plan immediately. Now, I imagine that, there's people out there who will just abuse this advantage of refunding credits and will click on the down voting or the thumbs down button on everything to get their credits back. So Jasper actually will only refund up to 20% of your credit limit for that month. So again, going back to if I purchased the 35,000 credit plan, then Jasper will refund up to 7,000 credits because that's 20% of 35,000. And by the way, I forgot to mention, in addition to controlling the number of outputs, you can also control the length of the outputs. So again, if you want to tell it to write a description for a particular product, then you can choose whether to create a short or a medium length or a long description. So from there, you can really control the amount of words that it outputs. Now we have the boss mode plan with 50,000 credits. And honestly, it's really hard to reach those 50,000 unless you're really asking it to produce really long blog posts or an ebook or an essay, but if you're just using it for bite-sized pieces of content, like for us, we use it for tweaking certain headlines or subject lines for emails or writing little paragraphs about things, then using it in this bite-sized way you'll never really go over your credit limit. Now, at any given time in your account, you'll be able to easily see your percentage of credits used for the month. And honestly, I haven't even seen ours go above 20%. We particularly use it for bite-sized content. So this goes back to the question of, well, how do I know which plan to purchase? How many credits will I need? And if you're really going to be using it to write a lot of content, like for example, an ebook or an essay or long blog posts, basically long pieces of content, then you might want to consider getting a little bit of a higher amount, maybe starting at 35,000 plus, and just see where it takes you from there. Because you can always change your plan, adjust your plan if you find out that it's you've purchased too much or too little. If you're using it for more bite-sized content, like to help you come up with social media posts, to help you write headlines or subject lines for emails, then you really don't need that much, because I find that I don't have to work with Jasper too much to produce a really great piece of content. So I can find the output that I'm looking for fairly quickly, and I don't have to ask it to give me like 20 different versions of something. Whereas with ChatGPT, I find I need to work with it a little bit more. And by the way, if you're interested in watching my other YouTube video on a comparison about the main difference between the two, jasper.ai and ChatGPT, I'll link to that in the description below. If you want to try out Jasper for yourself, you can start off with 10,000 words for free and just play around with it for the month and see how it goes. I'll include a link in the description to that as well, so you can get started with your first 10,000 words. I hope this video has been helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.